Well, here we are Friday, the day after President Trump shelled the Syrian airfield, and we're going to just say, this is not unexpected at all. This is what we've talked about for the last 4 or 5 years about where it was all going to lead to. It's just been so obvious that the vacuum that the United States left in the world it just had to be stepped into by, let's say, aggressive actors, if you don't want to call them bad, and that we were going to have to get back involved in that. President Obama was putting off the problems to leave for the next president. And our concern was, would that next president be able to handle it? I was very confident in Hillary. Um, President Trump made his move yesterday, a very relatively laid back, and just hit that and warned the Russians. But, when you listen to MSNBC, and I was really following it a lot last night. Chris Matthews and and Rachel Maddow. I really don't. I see, and Lawrence. They're really kind of playing it a bit. Chris Matthews and Rachel are really hard about being very careful and really watching everything we do. And I say right on with that. It's, of course we have to be really, really cautious. But you can't sit there and say, like Rachel did last night, well, you know, the Congress, President Obama gave Congress a chance after the last major chemical attack that we know about, gave Congress the chance to pass a bill to let the United States move in and to take action against the Syrians. And like Rachel knows better, and people know better. There is one commander in chief. He's the commander, he or she, in chief, the chief commander. And you're not going to get a couple hundred or 300 or however many representatives together to be able to determine foreign policy. It's led by one person. It's the President of the United States. When President Obama put down his red line and then backed off of it, there was no way Congress was going to make a move and do it on their own. President Obama said, cross the line was crossed, and he backed away from it as commander-in-chief, and Congress was not going to then do anything different than what the commander-in-chief did, which was stand down. So you can't, change what really happened there. But we do have to be very careful. But the question is, where are we going from here? I think there's going to be a whole lot more. Those of you who have been following us for a long time know that. This is just the beginning. He's a Machiavellian president. He was very happy to see his opening. He felt horrible, I'm sure, like anybody would, about what happened to chemical attack, but he saw his opening and made his move. And hopefully Assad will learn, and we'll see where we go from here. But this is not going to back off. He started, and we'll talk more about foreign policy in our next video. But hang in, it's coming. We're here. That first fault line has been crossed. Get ready. Foreign policy is what matters. Peace.